Welcome back, Internet. Look at that pretty face. She's smushed up on my freaking lap in a one-person chair.
Because she loves her guy.
Look, you're gonna be on YouTube again. Pretty
Hi,
girl.
peoples. You miss me?
Her tail's wagging, although you can't see it. You wagging your tail because you like being on YouTube. And Doug, to everyone who says pit bulls are so freaking dangerous. Oh shit.
Okay, hitting up. Go stretchy stretch.
She had enough of her camera time. Yeah, this is probably gonna be one of my shortest videos. But to everyone who says that pit bulls are dangerous, that pit bulls are the worst breed of dogs to own, this, that, the other thing. It all depends on how you train them, how you treat them. And that goes for any type of dog. You treat a freaking German Shepherd like shit, eventually it's going to snap and they're going to find your body about fucking 10 days after you're dead. And I also want to take this time to thank all of the essential medical workers and everyone who's actually working and standing up for, working during this pandemic, and also standing up for what's right in the case or regarding the disabled people who have been killed, the black people who have been killed unjustly, everyone that's pretty much been killed unjustly. That's doing that is big, especially with the media outlets today, that pretty much apparently seem to demonified. I don't care if it's not a word. Demify everything you do. I mean, put it this way: we're villainizing everyone who's saying Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, stuff like that. Yet, freaking, the messed up part of this is all of this could have been, well, maybe not all of it could have been prevented, but a lot of it could have been prevented by taking a long, hard look at the people who were actually running for president back in 2016. Because if you actually do history, you will see that Donald Trump has always and will always be a racist. I don't know how many times he needs to freaking prove it. But things he does, things he says, nothing but racism. I mean, doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that. And he only became president, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I don't give a damn if people don't agree with it. He only became president in order to throw his weight around and to push his hate onto everyone else. I mean, the earliest thing I've actually seen, and it was a Facebook thing, and I actually looked it up, and it actually did happen, was with him being racist, was him denying black people all the way back in, I think it was 1983 or 1973, one of those two, of staying in his hotels. And his latest racism, I'm still researching this, so don't actually quote me on this, but I am still researching this, but I don't doubt that he said it either. And if he didn't, I'll be the first one to apologize. But apparently he called. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna say it on video until I actually have confirmation, because then that would make me no better than a gossiper. But point being, anyone who has ever been racist does not deserve to be president of this country. I mean, what the hell are we in the early 1900s where freaking slavery was great and all that shit? Ball. We are in the 21st century. Fucking time to grow up and realize that blacks have rights. Mexicans in this country have rights. Even if they are here illegally. They may not have as many rights as Afro Americans do, but they do have rights not to be abused and such, as we're sending them back to their country. Everyone has equal rights. And that's what people need to start realizing. And looting and all the violence in regards to George Floyd, how the hell does that thing... That's not giving people a good image of anyone. If you want to make a point, if you want to be heard, then do it in a civil way, like the peaceful protesters. Because I know not all peaceful protesters are looting and being violent and stuff like that. But a large number of them are. Looting is just showing your greed, taking advantage of a bad situation. And it's not just blacks doing it either, as some would have you believe. I'm sure white people are doing it and such. So this needs to stop. We're in the friggin' middle of trying to get America back on its feet from the coronavirus. Do we really need to start a civil war? And that is going towards Trump as well, threatening to overrule governors and actually send our military into states. Nah. In my opinion, that should be something that the entire freaking government has a say over, in my personal opinion. Because on the off case we get a nut job like Trump, who freaking is like a little kid who's not getting his own way. As soon as someone goes against him, freaking he wants to unleash the damn military on him. And I guarantee you, the military, as shown by a Utah Marine vet that actually stood apparently outside of the White House in protest of what happened to George Floyd, would not want to fight their own brethren. And so this shit needs to end. I cannot wait until the new elections, and I'm hoping upon hope that maniacal egomaniac is removed from office. That's my personal wish. That's my personal beliefs. I understand a lot of people don't share that, or some people don't share that belief, and you're perfectly entitled to your opinion. I'm not saying my opinion is law. I'm not saying my opinion is right. I'm not saying my opinion is wrong. Nothing. Friggin', that's my God-given opinion, or right to have an opinion. But I also think violence is not the answer either. I mean, I read almost daily of of people who aren't even protesting getting shot with rubber bullets. Cops getting killed trying to make arrests during actual violent riots. That's not okay. Because many people see it coming. It's time for people in charge to see it come, or see it as well. If this goes like this, there will be a civil war. Again. And I may be crucified for saying this. If there is a civil war, I am siding with the people for freedom. I will not side with the government if they're backing Trump's hateful speech or whatnot like that. We need a government that is for the people. Or need I remind everyone, the first line of the Constitution is "We the people." It's not, hey, let's hate on everyone that is different than us. Or let's have a president who spews nothing but hate. Like the crap he's doing with Obama. Obamagate, doesn't matter how often you say it, Trump, doesn't make it a thing at all. So, yeah. That is my views on everything going here on right now. I also am saddened by the fact that a teenager, yes, I said that freaking if I was there when George Floyd had died, I wouldn't have been standing there filming or whatnot. I would have jumped in. But you cannot expect a 17-year-old to think like that or whatnot. And she did what she had to do. She literally documented it to be used in court and stuff like that. And she stayed alive. You cannot expect any more than that of a 17-year-old. So to degrade her, bully her, send her hate mail just because she stopped and videotaped it and didn't jump in, that shows how ignorant the American people have become. That's not right. Bullying in any way, shape, or form isn't right. And that's exactly what we have for a president as well, is one big bully. Whenever he doesn't get his way, he throws a little temper tantrum and freaking starts trying to act like he has all this power that he doesn't have. Like trying to put off the elections. That's not your call, Mr. President. That clearly stated that I think it's Congress's, I'm not positive, but it's sure as hell not the president. So, yeah, that's about it. If you enjoy my content, be sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that stuff. And I will do another video on everything that's happening a little down the line. And also, I'm also hoping to do another chapter of Harry Potter soon. And stuff like that. Sorry, I've just been busy with work and such. See you guys. Love you. Bye.